Hey, good morning. It's me, Bob, from OddsJam, OddsJam TV, and the Sports Nuts. Ready to get going. Let's get this morning going. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, All right. How you guys doing this morning? Crazy night of sports day yesterday. But you know what? It's time to start the day, folks. Let's have some coffee. Yeah. My daughter and son-in-law got me this cup from a place in St. Louis, and I've always said coffee is good. Oh, yeah. So, OddsJam. I'm Bob from OddsJam, OddsJam TV, and the Sports Nuts. Hey, sign up for those links below, folks. You got to take advantage of the best books in your state. And if you want to be a profitable sports bettor, guess what? You've got to be in as many books as possible. You just got to do it. Sign up for the links below. Don't forget, if you go to oddsjam.com, you can sign up for 3 free profitable bets emailed to you daily. You cannot argue with that. And then we have the OddsJam Partner Program. So if you want to be a partner, you click the link below, share it with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue for those who sign up with your link. You can't beat that with a stick, can you? Huh? All right. So we got the 3 free bets. We've got the OddsJam Partner Program. We're excited to be here today. We're doing morning coffee with me. I'm having a good time. Somebody commented, and by the way, I would like for you guys to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment. Somebody commented yesterday, Preston, I believe it was, commented, that he loves my energy. Okay. Well, you know what? If you're going to get up and go to work or whatever you got to do in life, you got to have some energy. And, the best thing about it is you got to smile, even if you have a losing day betting sports. And yes, we are about betting sports. So let's talk about a little sports and let us do our daily recap. All right. In college basketball, yes, my Missouri team won. Who cares, right? This ain't going nowhere. We talked about the Syracuse game where they blew out Florida State. The Boston College game also where they beat Wake Forest. Where does that put Wake Forest? Are they in? Are they out? They were definitely on the bubble. The big comeback by Stanford, down 14 with 3 minutes left, coming back and beating Arizona State. Steve and his Texas Southern pick. Way to go, Steve. Butler beating Xavier. Now, where does that put Xavier? They were a bubble team. I think they're probably out. Don't you? I mean, losing to a 14 and 18 Butler team. Oregon whipping up. Let's see. Northwestern. And as I go through here, West Virginia beating Kansas State. Not a biggie. Virginia Tech barely beating Clemson. Where does that put them? Another bubble team, but also, I think, a very good team, in my opinion. Washington State winning. Lots of games. More games today. The Virginia-Louisville game, 1 point. Virginia beating Louisville by 1 point. I don't know where that puts them in this whole conversation, but man, that's tough. All right, let's go to the NBA. Where the Celtics, Steve, yes, you were right. I should have put a bunch of money on them, right? Whip up on the Hornets, Tatum with 44 points. Bulls beat the Pistons, DeRozan, 36 points. The Suns coming back with Booker back in, whipping up on the Heat. That was a surprising one. There went Mike's lock. The Bucks beating the Hawks. Giannis with 43 points. I knew this was going to happen, and I should have bet this. You want to talk about maybe going for a lock? I said the Lakers were going to lose to the Rockets, and I should have bet it, and I didn't. I'm kicking myself. How are the Lakers 28-37, folks? They're 9 games under 500. Pathetic. Just pathetic. I'm disappointed in them. T-Wolves beating the Thunder. Magic over the Pelicans. This one's a weird one. The Knicks beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks only scored 77 points at home, and Luka had 31 of the 77. That's amazing. That team just falling apart. Raptors beating the Spurs. Trailblazers losing to the Jazz. Bogdanovich, 27 points. Nuggets beating the Kings. Oh, by the way, Jokic, 38 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. Let me ask you a question. I want to comment on this. Who's going to match up against Jokic in the playoffs, and what team in the West in the playoffs is going to be able to beat Denver with Jokic? The Clippers beating the Wizards finally. And then to the NHL, there were only 2 games on the slate. Ovechkin did not get that goal to pass Yager. They lost to the Oilers 4-3. TJ Oshie with a couple of goals and an assist. And the Canucks beat the Canadiens at home 5-3. So there you go. There is the recap. Today, lots of things happening on today's sports, and we'll just go to that very quickly as we look at the NBA. The NBA only has 2 games today, which is absolutely crazy as I look at the schedule. They're both the TNT games. And let's see. That is Brooklyn at Philadelphia. Does Kyrie go off in this one? How do they handle things? And Golden State and Denver, we were just talking about Jokic. That's the late game. That's TNT Thursday. DraftKings had a promo for an SGP for TNT Thursday, but I looked in my app and it's gone. And let's not forget, in the NHL, there's 13 games on the slate, folks. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I could tell you that the Colorado-Carolina game is a biggie. The Rangers Blues game is also a biggie for tonight. In Tampa Bay and Calgary. Tampa Bay's at Calgary. That is a big game for tonight. On the NFL front, we have the Carson Wentz trade to the Commanders. Does that make them stronger? Are they a better team now with Carson Wentz as their quarterback? I would like to know some feedback on that too. And the Russell Wilson trade, what does that do? Russell Wilson to the Broncos? Is there a division out there that has better quarterbacks than the Western division in the AFC? I mean, what division has better quarterbacks than Mahomes, Herbert, yes, I'm going to say Carr, and Russell Wilson? I mean, come on, guys. Well, you just don't get any better than that. All right. That's it. That's it for today's sports and the recap. I am going to go do some OddsJam stuff here real quick. But before I do that, it's coffee time. Whew. I was on a hell of a roll there, wasn't I? All right. Let me share my screen, and I am going to go to look at the Positive EV page. Bear with me here a second as I get there. All right. So I haven't refreshed this page, but if this is still up, this New Jersey and Winnipeg game at the over 6.5 goals, you could see here there's a market width of 15. And that's a pretty big number from -134 to -110 on Betway. That's the number right there. Over 6.5 goals. It's a 6.22 positive EV bet. Go check it out and see if it's still there as I refresh my page. And I look at a few other things. Okay, it moved. It is now gone. Get something as close to that minus 110 as you can. Okay. We got a couple of Cal State Fullerton and UC Davis numbers here. Point spread and money line. Okay. A 5.16. Oh my goodness. That's a big number there. That's 25. Market with there. This is 26. What are we looking at? I know that's a lot. Cal State Fullerton minus 1.5. You got to admit they're probably on the money line too. Minus 130. I'm going to add them both. I'm going to add them both to my bet tracker right now. Click that and that. I'm betting $10 per game. No, I'm not cheap. I'm just trying to be cautious. I don't want to lose a ton of money, right? And let's go to the bets. And here is the bet tracker, folks. So both of these bets are in. You can see that the ones that I put in yesterday on the show are right here. And it'll grade your bet for you. Okay. So, it's 100% free. How can you beat that? When you have something like this, it's 100% free to use. It grades your bets for you. And then you have this showing you where you're at. Okay. This number here, closing line value, you need to be above 50%. I'm at 56.7, $217 profit. And the charts below, the profit over time by sportsbook, by sport, and by bet type. All right. So that is the bet tracker. Don't forget to click the links below. You need multiple sports books. I know that you get tired of hearing me say that, but the click the links below for the best books in your state. There's bonuses out there. We just got Caesars in Illinois. We just got BetMGM in Illinois. We are very excited about having these sports books in Illinois. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to get back to, I got to have another sip of coffee. Cheers to you. Hope you're going to have a great day because I'm going to try to. Okay. So it's that time when I start rambling on and talking about something that I want to talk about. And I don't really want to talk about this, but I kind of don't have any choice. And I'm kind of getting tired of talking about it because MLB and the MLBPA are screwing everything up. So now we're not going to play a full 162 game season. I mean, there's just no way now that we're going to be able to do that. They could keep putting deadlines out there. They keep getting tripped up over just ridiculous stuff that's hanging things up. Now it's the international draft and the compensation for when a team signs a free agent. You know what? WTF. Who cares? Come on. This is not anything to hang up these negotiations. The owners are going to come up with the minimum salary is going to increase. You've got all these guys that are signing these humongous contracts, 320 million, 400, whatever. Okay. 10 years, 320 million. Okay. You're going to make $32 million a year playing baseball, man. Enjoy it. Go back to the table, sign it, whatever you got to do, negotiate, make it happen. What's the deal? What's your problem? Get your head out of your butt and let's take care of the fans. I love baseball. I want baseball back. I can't wait to start doing baseball videos for OddsJam. It's going to be exciting for me. But come on, let's get it going. Let's do it, all right? So that takes care of my coffee show for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoy bringing this to you every day. You guys have a great day. Don't forget OddsJam TV tomorrow at 2:30. Don't forget my midday show. It's at 1:30 Eastern Time, 12:30 Central Time. And don't forget, last minute betting with the Sports Nuts at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. We will see you tomorrow, actually today. Who knows when you'll see me? Woo!